All right, so class, this lesson is going to be in regards to adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing in integers. So remember your rules: a positive times a positive, or a positive divided by a positive, will always be positive. A positive times a negative, and a positive divided by a negative will always be negative. A negative divided by a negative, or a negative times a positive, a negative times a negative will always be positive. So let's look at this. These are really easy equations. We just have to remember our rules. So 1 times 2 will be 2, but it's not just a 1, it's a negative 1. So negative 1 times 2 would be 2. Negative 2, I'm sorry. Negative 2. Make sure you count your negative sign. It's going to make the difference in your answer. We have negative 56 divided by negative 7. How many times does 7 go into 56? It goes in 8 times. But if I put in, some will argue that maybe it's negative 8. If I have negative 8, that would be wrong. Why? Because I have two positives. I have two negatives, negative 56 and negative 7. So two negatives will always equal a positive. So this answer is 8. All right, so now let's look at this one. Negative 1 minus 2. Negative 1 minus 2. What I would do is put my change, so I would do plus negative 2. So negative 1 plus negative 2 will be negative 3. If I owe you $1 and I borrow $2 more, I now owe you $3. So negative 3. Negative 9 plus 10. Excuse me. Negative 9 plus 10. I owe you $9 and I pay you 10. How much do you have left over? So negative 9 plus 10. So negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1. So I owed you $9, but I gave you 10. That means you have $1 more than I owed you. 1. All right, this is an easy one. A positive times a positive will be a positive. 5 times 7. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 7 fingers up, I counted 5 on each one. It's easy to count by your fingers, y'all. Guess what? Counting by your fingers is still a great method, great way to figure out where you're going. So 5 times 7 equals 35. Let's do this one. 10 plus negative 6. 10 plus negative 6, a positive plus a negative, is the same as a positive minus that number. So 10 minus 6 will be positive 4. All right, so those are all the problems I'm going to do for this section. I hope that it helps you out. If you have any questions, you can email me at cbrown@kipindy.org, or you can give me a phone call or your designated teacher, and we'll be glad to help you out.